Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning at the rubidoux slot meet. Barely 6 a.m. It's already hot outside. It sucks. We've been walking around for a little bit, and it was too dark to film my first find, but I found an N64 with cables. It was missing the power cable, but that's not a big deal. Really clean, with 2 controllers and 2 whatever games. 25 bucks. So that was a pretty good deal. Yeah, now we're just walking around seeing if we can find anything. Hopefully, tracks. But yeah, we'll see what we find. A lot of whatever stuff. See if we can find some games here and show you guys something. See you in a bit. It's like a dump truck.
No, well, this is a dump truck. This is a dump truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a different dump truck.
Still a dump truck.
Oh, what dump truck is it?
I don't know.
Look. Look at the cement.
What? Yep. Got them all.
Yeah.
What do we got in here?
What is this?
Fat PS3. Yep.
What's this thing? What's this thing?
Was this all the games that you had?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, buddy, let's go. Thank you. Nothing there. Alright, let's go this way. Alright guys, we're all done here today at rubidoux. Madden got some stuff. You got, what do you got? You got that car right there? Show me your car.
Alright.
You got some Bakugans. I got a pretty good amount of stuff. Well, I got the N64 that you guys I told you about earlier, and then you guys saw that Toe Jam and Earl 3 for the Xbox. I got that for $5. And then also this jam. This is actually kind of up there, like 40 to 50 bucks. Tecmo Super Bowl 2 special edition. Actually pretty hard to find. And it was just sitting out. That's why I love the swap meet, because a lot of these resellers don't know anything about games, so they'll pass up something like that. And it's a valuable game. Got it for $5. So yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go Sunday. We'll see, but I'll definitely see you guys then, and you know, hopefully the weekend continues on pretty good. So let's see what we find this weekend. I'll see you guys then. Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday morning, San Bernardino. Got here super early. There was just nothing. I wasn't finding anything. You know, it's real dark, and then I found like a PS2 game for $3. What else did we get? I got a GameCube game for $3, you know, and then I'm just walking around not finding anything. And then I see this box, and I wish I would have turned my phone on, and had some cables sticking out of it. And I walk up, 2 Nintendos, stacks of NES games. So for $60, I got 2 Nintendos, all 3 of the Castlevanias, Excite Bike, a few other games I didn't have. Some good stuff, you know. I'll show you guys that in the car. But yeah, some good stuff. So maybe today's starting to pick up. We'll see. Hopefully I can find some more stuff. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I haven't really found anything, but so last night I was getting ready to upload a video and stuff, and my computer crashed. So I'm here at the swap meet and I was able to find another one exactly like it, 40 bucks. You know, it works. It's good enough so that I can upload my videos so that you guys can see my finds and stuff. So luckily I found that. It looks like that Nintendo score is probably going to be the best thing all day. DJ Hero. So hopefully I'll find some more stuff. We'll see. I'll keep looking around. People are still setting up, so we shall see if I find anything. There's some Xbox games. How much are the games?
That one's 30.
30? And these ones?
Those two are 15 and that one I believe is also 30.
Okay. And that was it for the games? You guys didn't have anything else? No? Alright, thank you. Come on, buddy. 30 bucks. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright everybody, we're done at the swap meet. Pretty good, you know, not too bad of a day. Like I said, I got one NES, two NES, and then a bunch of games. I'll just show you guys in the backpack. You can see in there. Castlevania 3, Castlevania 2, and regular Castlevania, Ninja Gaiden 2. I wish it was Ninja Gaiden 3. But yeah, not too bad. Not too bad of a day. That helped out. So, but we're on our way home right now. We're tired. I bought a microwave, the laptop, so carry that heavy microwave all the way back to my car. But yeah, we're done here. So get everything together that I got from today and Wednesday. Show you guys everything I got. Oh man, well, did it again. I went to a yard sale right after the swap meet. Just, you know, I don't know. It was on my way home, and yeah, I'm glad I stopped. In the seat is all these NES games. Got Contra, Mega Man 1, Kid Cool, Turtles 2, Jaws, POW, Street Fighter 2010, Kirby's Adventure, Wolverine, Battletoads, Mario's Time Machine, Uncharted Waters, Akari Warriors, Wizards and Warriors 3 with the box and manual, horrible condition, Streets of Rage 2, and some Game Gear games for 65 bucks. I mean, that Mario's Time Machine, I can't believe that's the second time I found it. That one might be better than mine. I don't know, we'll see. But that's an expensive game right there. I'm, you know, making money off of it. I'll show you the sale right now. I passed by it. But yeah, my luck, man. Let's see right there. Sorry, I had to go kind of quick. He didn't even want to sell any of this stuff. He didn't even want to bring it out. But you know, just getting to talk to him, you know, just I don't know, you just get on their level, you know, and you show them that, because this is all for collection purposes, and I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, I'll have some of it to trade and stuff like that, you know, but that's all just to build my collection, pretty much, you know. You just get on their level and talk, you know, shoot the shit and talk games and stuff, and these were just games that he didn't really care for out of the collection. So, I mean, he had a lot more games, a lot more. So I think he said he had a Super Nintendo with some games too, but he didn't know where that was. But I was happy with this. So definitely today turned around crazy. So, because yesterday I didn't really find that much at the yard sales. The ColecoVision, that was a pretty good one, but definitely pretty sweet. So I'll get home, get everything together, and show you guys what I got. See you guys in a bit. What's up, everybody? So all done with the swap meet stuff this time around, and it was good. I went out just Wednesday and Sunday this week, and again I hit another yard sale after the swap meet on Sunday, and I found an amazing lot. And then also another game that I went and picked up, you know, really rare. I mean, at least, you know, for me, I've never seen it ever. So let's start off with the Wednesday finds. So Wednesday morning, I hit the rubidoux. Got there really early, and just asked this guy if he happened to have any video games, and he said, yeah, he did. Just picked this stuff up this morning. So he got an N64. It was missing the power cable, but that's fine. It came with the AV cable. 2 controllers, red and gray, both really tight sticks, and then 2 games. We've got 1080 and Madden 99. 25 bucks for that, so not a bad deal. Next, this game is surprisingly up there in value. It's around like 40 bucks. This was just sitting out. And this was later in the day, like maybe an hour or so later after I found the N64. It was like a few booths away from where I got the N64. Just sitting out, picked it up, asked how much. $5. Tecmo Super Bowl II Special Edition for the Super Nintendo. It's a pretty valuable game, so I didn't have it in my collection. I'm happy to pick it up for $5. And then another game, just, you know, I love this series. Toe Jam and Earl 3 Mission to Earth for the Xbox. So, pretty cool. It's like complete mint condition, like it's never even been played. I mean, it's even still got, you know, a little card and stuff, and pretty nice. So $5 on that. Okay, that was it for Wednesday. Now Sunday rolls around, hit up San Bernardino again. It started out pretty dry, like I wasn't finding anything really. The guy that I went to didn't have anything again. He said it's been a pretty bad month. So I come up on a PS2 lot and pulled out one game because I only had a disc-only version of this, copy of this, so now it's complete and really nice condition. Tales of Legendia for the PS2, and I got it for $3, so pretty good find right there. Next, I walk up on another game hunter, and he was looking at a stack, and he wasn't really gonna get any of them, but you know, he gave me a crack at it, and I picked out one game for $3 for the GameCube that I didn't have in my collection. Second Sight, and it's complete, like really nice condition. So I've never seen this game in the wild, never really played it before, so it's cool to add it to the collection. $3. Okay, now this one was a really good score. Walking around, you know, haven't really found anything after those 2 games, and I come up on this old man. He's you know, letting stuff out, and this is on a side where I've never really found anything ever. It's usually a bunch of like tools and weird stuff. So I noticed a box. It said Xbox on it. I think it said Xbox 360. I'm not sure, but it was one of those like GameStop refurb ones, and I saw some cable sticking out of it. So I walk up closer and I was like, is this full of games? And he's like, yeah, actually it is. So he brings it over to the table. I open it up, and to my surprise, a bunch of Nintendos and Nintendo games. So there was 2 NES consoles in there. Both work. Didn't have any cables for those, but not a big deal. So 2 NES consoles and a stack of games. I paid actually, this was pretty cool. A power adapter for N64. It goes with the one that, you know, I found that didn't have one. So I paid $65 for this whole stack, the 2 Nintendos, the adapter, and all these games. So first there was a random Game Boy Advance in there. We got Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and just in a random order. We've got Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. This one was the only one in one of these cases. These cases are always cool to pick up, put more valuable games in. Battle Chess, didn't have that one in my collection. Ninja Gaiden 2, I mean, I've been finding, I didn't have this game, and then I traded for it to a buddy of mine, and then all of a sudden now I'm finding it like every time I go out. So, I mean, I wish it was Ninja Gaiden 3. I really want that one for my collection. Ring King, Strider, Sight Bike, another one I didn't have for my collection, Galaga, Another one I didn't have in my collection, Space Shuttle, and then the first Castlevania. So some pretty solid titles in there. $60 is pretty good. Yeah, I paid 60 for it. Yeah, $60. So pretty good deal on that. And then the last thing I got from the swap meet, just cause you know Halloween's coming up, and I thought it was funny. Horse mask. It was $5, so whatever. It was cool. Okay, now move some of this out of the way. Let's get to the yard sale find. Now, I'm on my way home, and I exited the freeway off this one exit, and start heading down this one main road, and I only saw one sign, and it kind of looked old, but I followed it anyways, and sure enough, it led me to a yard sale, and I am glad, super glad, that I decided to go down this street, because I got some really good stuff here. Now I walk up, ask, you know, if you have any games, and the lady was like, well, yeah, actually, there should be some little like games on the table over there, and the husband was like, yeah, they're Game Gear games, and I look and there wasn't any. She's like, oh, maybe it's on this table, and she grabs them for me. So I got these 3 Game Gear games: Aladdin, Sonic 2, and Tom and Jerry the movie. So then I proceed to ask, you know, did you guys happen to have anything else or any more Game Gear stuff? And at first they were like, no. And then the husband was like, well, I do have a Nintendo with like 100 games. I think the wife said 100 games. And he's like, but I'm not really going to sell that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you mind if I take a look at it? Maybe you want to sell some of the games? And he was like, sure, that's fine. So it was just right there in the garage, and he brings out the box. And I opened it up. It wasn't 100 games, but there was a lot of games in there. There was an NES, a Sega, and then a bunch of games. There was a few Sega Genesis games and some Master System games. They didn't even have a Master System, but he didn't want to get rid of any of the Master System games. So I got one Genesis game. This one's pretty cool. It's the not-for-resale version of Streets of Rage 2. So, missing the manual. But I didn't have this one in my collection. And I guess the not-for-resale version is a little harder to find. So there was that. And then there's this random manual for Ninja Gaiden 2. They didn't even have Ninja Gaiden 2 in there. I didn't see it, so... but I picked it up because, you know, I already have Ninja Gaiden 2, so might as well. And then we've got this stack of games. First, this one. This is Wizards and Warriors 3. Now, this was the only box they had. They were using this box to put all their manuals in. So I grabbed it, you know, had the game and the manual. The box is just, it's done. It's in horrible condition. I'll keep it, you know, maybe I'll find an upgrade one day, but I mean, it's still cool to find anything, you know, even if it's in this condition. And the game, the front of the manual, or the front of the label's fine, but the top is just completely shot. So this was like the worst condition game. But it's fine, because it's, you know, it's not really anything. But I didn't have it, so it's going in the collection. And the next big old stack of games. So first we've got Prisoners of War. A lot of these I didn't have. Street Fighter 2010. Wolverine, Ikari Warriors, Kid Cool, Jaws. Now we're starting to get into some of the good ones. Turtles 2, the arcade game, Battletoads, Kirby's Adventure. These next two, I picked out a stack, and he had Mike Tyson's Punch-Out and then Castlevania, and he pulled those two and these two that I'm going to show you next. I was able to talk him into letting me get these two. I paid $65 for everything that I have here, but these last 4 games really just make it worth it. So Contra, I was able to get that one from him. Mega Man 1, that right there pays for the lot, so I'm happy with that. This one I was super stoked to find, because my copy, the top of the label, was completely ripped in half. And this one, it had a sticker on it, but I was able to clean the sticker off, and this label is really nice condition. And this game's hard to find. Mario's Time Machine. So I can't believe this is my second copy that I found. So definitely label upgrading that one. That's another one that's pretty valuable. And then this one, really valuable, especially with the manual and the map. Another really uncommon game, Uncharted Waters, and came with the manual and the map. So I was super stoked to see that. Definitely an amazing stack of games, and just hitting one yard sale. That, you know, blew my mind that I was able to find that stuff. Because I mean, I was happy with the stuff that I found. I was happy with the Nintendo score that I made, you know, that Sunday. But this one just took the cake. So yeah, like I said, 65 bucks. Really, really good deal. Okay, now this is the last thing I'm going to show you guys. This is amazing. Now, the story for this one is, I saw it on Craigslist. This person listed NES, N64, and SNES. And the pictures, there was like 5 N64 controllers, a couple stacks of NES games, and then a bunch of stacks of Super Nintendo games. So about like the 5th picture over, I'm noticing down this one game, and my jaw dropped. I was like, no freaking way. So then I scroll down and I look at her prices. She was asking $200 for everything, but she broke it up individually, and she only wanted $5 for this game. So I immediately email her, because it was email only. Back and forth until I gave her my number, and she texted me, and I said, you know, could I get your address? And she said, well, somebody's on the way. If it falls through, I'll text you the address. And I was like, well, I only want one game, just one game. I was like, if you could set it aside for me, you know, that would be amazing. I'll give you, you know, a little bit more for it. And so she did. So I get the address and I head out there, and this is what really made me like, this person was amazing. I'm about 6 minutes away from her house, and she was like 45 minutes away from me, so it was a long drive. And she texts me and says, somebody just offered me $50 for the game. Would you be able to give me 25? And I said, honestly, and this is the honest truth, I had 15 bucks in my pocket. I just paid a couple bills, and it was all I had left, you know, for, you know, the day or whatever. And I was like, I just have 15 bucks. If you could do that, that would be amazing. If not, then I totally understand. And she was like, all right, I'll see you when you get here. So I get there, I get the game, give her the money, and I can't believe it. 15 bucks for this game. This is definitely going in my collection. Never gonna sell this game. EarthBound. For 15 bucks, I got EarthBound. I was just amazed that she held on to it, because the other guy came and he bought the rest of the games. He paid the $200. He was like, well, where's this game? That's the whole reason I came. And she's like, I'm sorry, it's sold already. And I mean, just the simple fact that she held on to it, even though people were texting her and offering her more money, she held on to it for me because she said, you know, I texted her about it first. So I was, you know, super appreciative, like on the verge of giving her a hug kind of thing, because I mean, I've been wanting this game for a while, and I wasn't gonna pay the crazy prices that it's going for right now. You know, I wanted to play it, and 15 bucks to find this game, super amazing. I'm super stoked to get this game. I mean, words can't even say how happy I am to get this game. Definitely a fun game, you know. I've never played it before, never owned it before, so to own it and be able to play it is super amazing. So this is why I do this stuff, you know, to find this stuff. And on Craigslist, no less. You know, that's like a dead site now. Like, you know, everything is retail, or it's just gone way too quick. So, I mean, it's just super amazing to find this game. I was super happy to get it, and for an amazing deal. So yeah, this week's swap meet, everything was just amazing. I mean, this is the second week in a row that, you know, a yard sale after the swap meet paid off, and then just an amazing Craigslist find. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. And then Madden over here, he wants to show off this. He got here, show the camera. He got one of these little weird snakes. This is actually like the third snake we got, and then like you got like a lizard and some other stuff at the swap meet. So it was pretty cool. You know, I gave him the money and he paid for it and stuff. So his little finds. You know, whenever we go to the swap meet, he brings a backpack and he has lots of fun doing that stuff. So, but yeah, that's all we got for you guys. Just an amazing weekend, super amazing. I found some really great stuff this weekend. So yeah, that's it, buddies. Tell everybody bye. Say I'll see you next time.
See you next time.
All right, guys, thumbs up the video, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.